Hi, and welcome to my video all about maximizing your gold pieces in Romancing Saga Re universe. If you're brand new to the game, gold pieces are used to unlock the style level cap of your characters. And what we're talking about today are these generic golden pieces that can be used for any style. So how do you get more of these? I'm going to describe three main methods that you can use. The first is just doing your daily and weekly quests. I don't need to go into these into any great detail, but if you complete these, here's a great example of one: complete 100 quests for the week. Boom, 5 gold pieces right there. So be sure and do these. Moving on to the second method. The second method is the dojo training. Come to the dojo, it's this very bottom option here. If you have not yet unlocked this, when you come to this screen, it'll show you how to unlock it. You have to complete some story quests in order to do so. Once you've unlocked dojo training, you can set up your characters to attack these little dummies here to earn style pieces. If you're wondering, should you spend gems to unlock the additional dummies, you absolutely should. They're just a one-time purchase. They don't cost a lot. It's 100% worth it, so do it as soon as you get the training unlocked. The other point about dojo training is just try and keep energy in it at all times if you can. If you click give energy here, you can use these different items to replenish energy at different amounts. You can buy more of it by clicking the little plus button here. And as a little tip, if you're wondering, which of these is most efficient in terms of the aurum cost to energy gain, I believe the most expensive one here, the life essence, is the one you want to go for. This is the one I typically use for that very reason. So if you can fit 25,000 into your energy reserve without going over, this is what I'd recommend you use. So again, we can move on. This is pretty self-explanatory once you get it unlocked. I think the game also gives you a tutorial about it. But let's jump into the third method now, which is the one that this video is mainly about because it's not very intuitive. There's no tutorials about it in the game. And this method is all about selling extra style pieces. So for those of you who have never done this before, if you come to the menu in the top right and you go to items, you can actually sell items from this menu. If you go to sell all and style pieces, here you can choose specific style pieces to sell. And before I get into what I personally choose to do here, I want to describe 3 different methods or ideologies or goals you can have with regards to managing these style pieces. Method number 1 is dedicate all of the style pieces you earn to unlocking every styles level cap to 50, including all A and S styles. The reason you might want to do that is if you get a style to level 50, you get 50 gems. You get 50 gems every single time you do this. With that being said, personally, I don't think it's really worth it. I wouldn't recommend it unless you really just want to eke out every little bit of free gems you can. If you do, go ahead and go for that. Save your style pieces. Use them entirely to unlock level caps until a character hits 50, and then from that point on, you can sell their extra pieces. The second method, and this is one that I go for, is try and get every style to level 42 and then stop there if you're not planning on using that style. As you can see, some of these A styles here are level 42. The reason you might want to do that is that at level 42 you unlock the last masteries bonus from a particular style. And on their own, they're not too impactful, but taken together, if you unlock every mastery bonus available from all of your styles, it can actually be quite significant in terms of your team's performance. So that's what I like to do. I like to get these to 42 when I can, just to get that bonus. And the third method or goal you can have is to forego the first two entirely and just focus entirely on maximizing the levels of your SS units. If that's your goal, then you would probably just sell any S and A style pieces you get. You would not try and level up these A and S styles to the 30 or 42 or 50. You would just sell all of their style pieces. And if you're wondering why we're selling these, I'll get into that in a moment here. Now, as for what I personally do is I actually kind of do a combination of number 2 and 3. So as I've already said, I try and get styles level 42. However, the method that I choose to get styles to 42, if they're in A or S style, is not actually by using their specific pieces. So this S Albert style, for example, he's already been unlocked to level 42. I probably didn't use his style pieces to do that. I probably used generic silver style pieces to get him to 42. The reason being, and this lends itself to method number 3, is I like to sell all of my specific bronze and silver style pieces so that I can convert them to gold pieces. So you do that just by coming here. You've never done this before. You just select the pieces you want to sell. I think there's a max you can select, like 99 or something, but we're gonna find out. We might run into it here. So it looks like I haven't sold in a while. I've got like 100 of some of these. If you're new to the game, you're gonna end up with a ton of these A style pieces just from all the free summons you get. You're gonna get a lot of duplicate A styles, and whenever you get a duplicate, you get style pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell these S style pieces as well. And again, you don't have to do this. This is just what I choose to do because I'm not in any particular rush to get these styles to level 42. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'd much rather have more gold pieces to use for my SS styles. Okay, so I've selected everything I want to sell. I've skipped Paulus and Ferdinand here just because I have like 400, 500 of these. I don't know, I could probably sell these. These are for level 42, but I want to think about that later. So skip those for now. You click exchange at the bottom when you're ready to sell. And you know, if you want, you can double check what you've got selected here. Make sure you don't have any, I don't know, SS styles selected that you don't want to sell. And you just hit exchange. And this gave me 278,000 white crystals. Now, if you're wondering what you do with white crystals, come here to the shop, go to exchange. Way down at the bottom, there's a white crystal exchange. And here's where we get our gold pieces. One gold piece costs 1,000 white crystals. You can buy 1,000 of them. I think this is per month. I think this resets each month. As you can see, this is going to update in 2 days. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy the rest of my limit here. 51 gold pieces, just like that. And you know, as you can see, the exchange limit was 1,000. I was able to get all 1,000 of these pieces purchased this month. And it's going to reset in a couple days, and I'll probably be able to do it all over again. I've already got 227,000 sitting in the bank. I'm not going to spend these shards on anything else until I, you know, get the 1,000 gold pieces for next month as well. So this is actually a really great way to get gold pieces if, again, you're not prioritizing selling your A and S styles. I'd highly recommend this, especially if you're new. If you're new and you're struggling to clear content, you know, sacrifice some pieces from your A and S styles to boost your main team members. It's really going to help make a difference. So that's basically it. I hope that was helpful. If you guys do have any questions about this, I know I went through some of it kind of quickly. Be sure and just leave it down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.